Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. It is time for the American Sim Racing League. It is time for a big night of racing action here. Only 40 laps, to be honest, 20 for each session. Join with me in the booth, the one and only Todd Chase Jr. Todd, welcome to Daytona. Welcome to the 87 Cup Cars.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been in these, and it's been a while since we've actually been at this old racetrack.
It's been a while since we've been in the booth, Todd.
I know. I mean, it's been only, 2.5 weeks?
2.5 weeks.
Or something like that?
So we do got some bigger news for us that we're going to break here later on. Not right now. It'll probably be after the session for this one before I break that. But it'll be pretty cool for us to announce, I think, Todd. Anyway, while we're getting ready to do that, we'll talk about tonight's race, Todd. So here is the open, by the way. We're not sure how many drivers are actually in this race or how this works. So
yeah, right now it's only... Go ahead. Sorry.
It's only, 8 cars?
Yeah, there's only 8 people in here right now, and I believe we were told, top 3 supposedly advanced, but if we don't have that many, like whoever finishes 4th or 5th may get a pass into the actual Clash race tonight as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. But it should be fun. So we'll see how that all works out here momentarily, Todd, as we get set to go racing here from Daytona. Todd, we're going to see speeds about... I'm going to be honest. I've seen 230 mile an hour on this track. Or maybe it was Talladega. I don't know. Derek would have to confirm that. But I know you get well over 200 here easily.
Yeah, and what the funny thing is these cars aren't going to be nose to tail, going that fast. They're going to be 2 or 3 cars, car lengths in between each other. So, yeah. I don't expect to see very many side-by-side passes. Most of this one, you're going to see mainly some single-file racing. You may see somebody kind of step out of line to, side draft somebody heavily to make a pass, and then they're just going to go right back in line because I believe it was Derek was saying how he can't even go to the outside because of the bumps on this racetrack to actually run like the newer Daytona racetrack.
Yeah, so this is the old Daytona for people wanting to know. Meanwhile, this is not for points. Just want to put that out there. The schedule actually starts for the Elite Series, which is tonight's Clash version, January the 16th. We do have a special race next week that is for points, but it is for the super late model Elite Division. So that'd be fun. We're going to be at New Smyrna, something different, Todd, that we don't normally get to call. Very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into seeing something different, getting to be able to call a different style of racing. Yeah.
So very much looking forward to that. Also, I want to mention, because I guess we can go ahead and mention this, but there will not be a broadcast Tuesday, unfortunately, for us again, because my work schedule says otherwise. We do apologize for the Unchained Racing League. We've actually missed the last 2, so that's tough, or this one and the last one, so that is tough. Also, I do want to go ahead and mention, Todd, starting here in a couple weeks, we are going to be at for Red Sox Racing League.
Yeah, and they're actually not going to do any racing like they've been accustomed to, running the GT cars and stuff like that. They're actually going to go to open wheel, going to use the USF 2000. So that's another one of them leagues that I'm kind of anxious to, start calling again. Them running a different type of car.
Yeah. So it should be fun. We'll have to wait and see how everything works. But yeah, we are getting ready to go racing here in just a minute, Todd Chase. So let's get ready to go do that.
Yes, sir.
And how
who do you think? I think it's just. Let me see. I really don't know how they're gonna do this one. There's no qualifying in this. So, okay, so right here, it says, the open race is 20 laps, green flag is blah, blah, at 8:30, grid is set by average career starting position. and there's no qualifying. Field consists of anyone who's never won a pole. So, here we go. Practice has ended, and we're about to see who gets the pole.
All right, let's get ready to go.
It looks like it's Dwayne Hunt on the pole. Jeff
Hunt,
Unich will be second.
That makes sense for Dwayne, by the way. Champion, which is kind of weird, being he's not actually in the class. A little odd. Jeff Unich, Jesse Bennell, Mark Jenkins, Patrick DeSonier. Now, it shows Levi Poland, but I think Levi actually is already in the class, or Todd.
Yeah, so we may have only 7 cars here tonight as the field starting to roll off pit road here.
Now, it's only 7, by the way, guys, for this race. We will have at least 16 in the other one.
Oh, for sure. So, thankfully, this is only 20 laps, and I don't think they have any yellows on in here. But, what do you think? Should we pull Derek in for a quick interview?
Yeah, we can. Let me actually get off the little screen because I was on it. So, let me bring in Derek Pemberton right now. Derek Pemberton, one of your favorite tracks, favorite cars. What do you think here?
It's gonna suck. This is gonna suck. This is going to suck. And I only say that because these cars are already a handful at these bigger tracks, and just dealing with the bumps in itself, it's just gonna make it absolutely crazy. So it's gonna be a matter of trying to survive the big one, and then just trying to find a way to push through the field when it comes down to crunch time. It's only 20 laps, so it's gonna have to be something kind of quick.
For sure on that one, I was trying to get Derek's thing to work. We're going to have to fix this probably.
You broke it. Good job.
I probably did. What's it going to take to get it done, you think, though?
Survival. And then, hopefully, Skylar Grissom gave me the keys back to that old race car that I still think holds the Talladega track record, because we're going to need that car today.
All right, dude. Good luck. We're going to be watching. I'm going to try to fix your camera. Have fun.
All right, thank y'all.
Yes, sir. Todd, first race of the season is the Clash. The Open set to get underway. Bring us to the green.
Pace car looking for pit road as you see it go off there. It'll be Dwayne Hunt taking the green, and the Open is underway here at Daytona.
Just realized that I have my spotter on because, I've been racing myself.
Yep.
Way. Here we go. Patrick DeSonier looking underneath, trying to make some moves here early.
Yep. Dwayne Hunt still leading the field here. Patrick DeSonier currently 4th now. As you see, some of these guys, trying to see who that is. I believe it's Jason Bennell, and I believe Jeff Unich were stuck on the outside, and now look at this. We've got a battle for the race lead with Mark Jenkins to the inside, getting some help from Patrick DeSonier.
You see the 33, Levi Poland still out front. Or now out front, I guess. I love trying to...
Oh, we got somebody down there underneath the apron, which is legal, I believe, in this class as far as the rules go. But look at this run that Patrick gets, doesn't decide to take it. And look how bumpy this racetrack is.
I made Derek's head extremely big on screen just now. It was kind of funny, like his whole face was covering the entire thing, Todd.
Here comes the outside with Dwayne Hunt again. And Jesse Bennell, Patrick going to make it 3 wide here, going for second.
We've seen some blowovers, Todd, in practice. It would be pretty cool to be able to see one. But to give you guys an idea on how fast these laps are going, right now they're going 200 miles an hour right here. There goes the 82. He's losing it. Derek Pemberton may be upset right now.
I could tell on his face.
I'm seeing it too.
Happy about it.
He's not very happy. Derek, just punch the camera right now. Punch it. He's still got that Titans jersey on though.
That's his problem right there.
Made him wreck, just like the Titans are going to choke in the playoffs. He's choking here tonight.
Meanwhile, we got another battle for the race lead again. Mark Jenkins on the bottom. Able to take that spot.
Derek is not out of this race yet. He's just got to make it not go a lap down, because if a caution does come out, these guys do have a quick repair. So, there's a big block right there from Dwayne Hunt, throwing it on that. Is that the 96 up there? Yes, Jesse Bennell.
Yeah, Bennell going to go for the lead, going to get some help from Dwayne Hunt there, and Patrick DeSonier now. These guys are all going to leave Mark Jenkins out to dry here on the bottom because he's got no help behind him. Oh, that was a little close there. The 93 giving the bump to the 33 as we got 2 wide for the lead. Looks like Benell not going to have enough there, but now he's got some help. Oh, the 33 is in the wall.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Yep, another big wreck. I believe
That's
that
the
was
89.
Yep,
No
Jeff
caution,
Unich.
Todd.
All right, man.
There's the
Caution is
caution.
out. Caution is out.
There's the caution.
I don't. We've got somebody here that's not very happy about that yellow coming out. I'm just gonna point that out.
Oh, well, we know who that is.
yeah. But at least he can be happy now because he's actually gonna be bunched back up with everybody else. So we'll see what happens here. Only 5 laps into this, and I mean we see some crazy racing already, Chapman.
I agree. This is what's fun about the 87 Cup cars. The racing you see is pretty wild. These are probably the hardest. I don't want to say the hardest oval cars, but they are a very tough car to drive, especially at this rate of speed. I don't know. What do you think, Todd? Is this the toughest oval car?
I would say for this racetrack in itself, this car is the hardest to drive around this racetrack at these speeds. Because I mean, it like you could tell, these cars are literally hung out, basically 3/4 of the way, from spinning out through these corners. So
there comes Derek. By the way, we got 4 cars at pit. Mark Jenkins, Charlie Woods, Jeff, and Derek. Now, the pace car lights are off, so keep that in mind. That is one thing about this. The pace lights or pace laps will be a lot faster in this session and the open session. So
yep.
You're going to see cars come down, but you don't want to spend too long here on pit road. Derek now just got his damage fixed. He's already rolling. Some of these guys are even going to take tires. Charlie Wood's fixing damage. Some of these guys really don't even want to take tires because you may be too far behind to catch up. I don't know. It's Daytona, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, so they have, from what I'm hearing, is we have no extra sets of tires for these cars.
Okay. Right.
Okay. So, what I was actually...
I wonder if Jeff either took some damage repair or maybe got caught speeding.
Possibly.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
But I mean, what I was actually going to mention was even at 20 laps. I mean, why would you even pit with these cars, anyways?
Unless you're getting some, damage repaired, that would be the only thing. I know Jessica's checking in over on YouTube. She always watches.
Yep.
Broadcast. We appreciate you, by the way. Her and Judy both always tune in to watch these guys race. You'll see Todd Cray up in the next session, by the way. He's going to be trying to win the Clash. Keep in mind, no points are on the line for this, just bragging rights in this fun series race here tonight. So this right here is just the open. We heard the top 3 guys will advance. So right now it would be Jesse Benell, Dwayne Hunt, Patrick DeSonia would be the ones to advance. Of course, Dwayne Hunt, everybody should know by now. Won the championship last year without winning the race. Green flag back out.
Yep. Single file restart. And so far, nobody's really tried to make any moves. Here comes Dwayne Hunt on the outside.
Yep.
But look at this. Nobody's really going with him, so he's going to drop back some spots.
You would think so, and that's going to be the thing. Derek said that outside's pretty tough to run to make a pass. I see Dwayne's still trying it. There's a lot of moving around. Derek's got to be careful here.
Yeah, look at this. Here comes Mark Jenkins on the inside.
Look at that
big run. Look at this.
4 wide.
4 wide. Oh, boy. This is not good.
I get settled very quick.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I was starting to get a little scared there.
I like that. That was fun.
Patrick going to go to second. Mark Jenkins third, as Jesse Benell going to lead this lap again. Dwayne Hunt going to look to the outside of Mark Jenkins. He's going to push the 93. And And still side by side here for second now. Man, I don't know what's up with this 33, but it kind of feels like he's shot right out of a cannon. Here comes Patrick with a huge run. Gonna go to the inside of Jesse Bennell. Here in 3 and 4, he's got Mark Jenkins behind him. And it looks like Dwayne Hunt's trying to get down there, but he's not. Patrick, I believe, led that lap. Side by side here for, I believe, this is the 3rd position. Mark Jenkins and Dwayne Hunt.
Yeah, Patrick trying to put the car on the bottom. He's going to get a big run down the backstretch. And then you got the 33. Mark Jenkins still pushing that 93 car. That 93 car looks awesome, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I like that. Nice.
I don't know what it is, but anything that Patrick runs nowadays is just, yes. He's going to slide up and now gets into the wall.
The 96 that got in the wall, that was Jesse Bennell. We know Jesse's a good driver. He does lose that 3rd transfer spot. Derek takes that spot away. Patrick and Mark Jenkins battling side by side here as we get an on-board look at Derek Pemberton.
Yeah, watch for Derek to make a move. You know, we told him you got to be aggressive. And here he goes. He's got a good run out of turn 2. He's got help from the 96 of Jesse Bennell.
Derek Pemberton trying to go to the lead. He led some of the All-Star race season before last. Almost had it won, or almost won a segment in that. And here he is trying to get the lead. Derek is fast in these cars. Do not doubt him. And 33 hard in the wall.
Yep, I was just going to say Jenkins harder into the wall. Here comes Bennell to the outside of Derek.
Jesse was literally just to the wall a few laps before this.
Yep.
We are past halfway now.
Man, if Derek would have been able to slide up in front of, I believe that is Dwayne Hunt there, he could have been able to hold that 2nd position, and now he's stuck into the inside.
What I'm seeing, anybody's capable of grabbing this lead. You just got to take your time and work on stuff. But there is a 3-wide pass right there. Dwayne Hunt and Patrick going around Derek, pushing Derek out of that transfer spot. Patrick now moves into P2. May have a wreck.
I think that's what's going on with him.
Yeah, he got the ball pretty good in turn 3. He is still rolling, however.
So far, this race has been pretty exciting for it only being 20 laps. I don't know. Everybody's doing a good job right now. Yep, here comes Derek trying to make a run. He's going to push Patrick.
Well, here's what's interesting. A lot of cars that have went up that high side has actually collected the wall. Derek making a big move now underneath the 93, trying to take 2nd away. We've seen a lot of cars run that high line in 3 and 4 right there again. It looks like Dwayne gets some of the wall. Derek takes the transfer spot.
Yep, and he's doing a nice job right now. He's just got to... Oh, he blinks out there for a second. Still not back yet from me.
He is back, but he is now back to 6th, Todd.
Yeah, that is not what he needed right now.
Hopefully he's still there. He's getting a little bit. Yeah, he's actually out of the draft now, Todd.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's not what he wanted. I know with these cars, the way he's so far back now, there ain't no way he's going to have a chance. But, I mean, another thing that could help is if we get another yellow, but yeah, we got a battle here. I believe this is for the 3rd position.
Oh, there's a bump on the 89.
Yep.
Jeff Unit's trying his best to make it. We haven't mentioned Unit's name a lot tonight in this, the last 13 laps we haven't mentioned it.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job. Currently running 3rd in that last transfer spot.
Todd, Derek actually ran faster than the 4th place car last time by, by himself.
Right.
So I don't know if he'll have time to catch him or not, but we'll see.
He may not, but I mean, it's close. He might be able to kind of sniff some of that draft. I believe that's Dwayne Hunt. Yep. Into the outside wall.
And trust me, this race is far from being done.
Yeah, here comes Patrick now, going to look to the
By the way,
inside.
Todd, Derek is closing in. He ran a 43-second lap last time by. Everybody else in front of him was 44s.
Yeah,
So
hopefully he's
faster
got
by
enough.
yourself. Yeah, you're faster by yourself, it looks like. Actually,
See,
Derek
but-
just set the fastest lap of the race last time by.
You see Benell trying to break that draft.
Oh, well, I can tell you why, Todd. I
Why?
think Derek might have that extra horsepower he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dwayne's
Oh!
slipping.
All right,
Yep.
man, caution is
There's
out.
the yellow
Caution
that
is out.
Derek needed.
He is skidding on his top through the infield. Watch him to roll over. He will not roll over, but unfortunately for Dwayne Hunt, the season champion last year, going to have to tow back to pit road. That's going
Yeah,
to be 6 spots, Todd. 6 drivers to determine this.
Yep. And only
Man.
half are going to be able to advance. So now this changes everything, being 16 laps in.
Amanda Marquise checking in on YouTube, cheering on Jesse. She used to comment all the time on here. Jesse, one of my favorite drivers in the series. He's gonna be really, really good going back to the trucks this year. He's probably been looking forward to that. To me, that's where he drove the best racing that he's drove of all 3 series since we've been covering it. The trucks has been his key thing.
Yeah, I think Todd Cray is going to be another one of them drivers to watch in the trucks, along with Patrick. I mean, we see it on Tuesday nights, in URL, and
Yeah.
those two are pretty much the main headliners in that league.
agree.
So,
I agree completely. Him and a couple others. David Kamara.
David Kamara is pretty good as well.
Can't forget about old Dave. So once again, we will have another race immediately following this one. We are going to have a little intermission, which I don't have my picture up for, but we will take a intermission break beforehand. It will be on the same channel. By the way, an announcement will be coming up after this. We will be interviewing the winner of this race, not the top 3 because that's literally half the field. We will be interviewing the winner of this race. But yeah.
Batman, how's your day going so far?
Well, we're this morning. That was not bad. I had a pretty good day. I was really tired. Been all right. It could be better for sure. I'm not going to sit there and act like it couldn't, but not horrible, I guess.
Yeah, my days kind of started out slow myself. I just didn't feel like I got enough sleep, but
I hear you. Hope everybody had a good Christmas, by the way.
oh, mine was pretty good. I know yours was pretty good as well.
It wasn't bad at all. It was really good, actually.
New Year's was pretty relaxing.
Yeah. I fell asleep. 11 o'clock. Woke up
Yeah.
at 11:57.
Oh, that's why you were able to reply back to me from my text at midnight then.
Yeah.
I thought you're sitting here. I was thinking that I had woke you up.
Now, like, if I wouldn't have got woke up, then I wouldn't have replied. Because I was out of it. To be honest, I was okay with sleeping through it.
Yeah.
But still.
But here we go. I believe the pace car is going to come down pit road this time by. And we'll have a restart.
Green
As the
flag,
pace car
green
goes
flag.
down pit road, green flag is back out in the air. Jesse Benell going to lead him back to the start-finish line. Watch for some crazy moves as this one comes down to the later stages. Already you see Jeff Unich go to the inside, going to get shuffled out.
Oh, boy. We are racking it down.
Yep. This is where it's going to get really, really crazy.
Good battle there for that transfer spot. 3 cars fighting for that spot right now. Make that 4 cars as Mark Jenkins has closed in.
You also got to remember, I believe Derek is also in the fight for this as well.
Yes. He takes 4th away.
Oh, Patrick gets a little
big
loose.
slide. Oh, Derek just blinked again. He's back, though.
Yep,
Looking
he's back.
underneath.
He's going to look to the inside of Jeff Unich here for the second position.
Right there where Derek's at is where he needs to stay. Because that could transfer him to the main. But Charlie Woods wants it too. Mark
Oh yeah,
Jenkins
all these guys want it. They're gonna do whatever they need to do to get into that last spot.
Jesse
To
Bennell
transfer here.
open.
Yeah, well, that ain't gonna happen right now. Is Jeff Unish gonna get a run from the outside with Derek Pemberton?
How about Derek moving up to the high line? Very surprised by that, but here he comes on the outside. There's the car. Charlie Woods in the wall. Derek gets right up the track a little bit. He shuts the door on Mark Jenkins. Jenkins looks wide. White flag coming out. Now they just need to be careful here as the white flag is out. Battle still for that top spot and for third, that transfer spot.
Battle here for second, I believe.
Somebody got in the wall. I thought the 96 meter got in the wall, but I guess not. Look at this, Todd. 5 cars fighting for it.
Yep, this is going to get crazy.
You want a good finish, you're about
all
to
the way
see
to the apron. Yep, here comes Derek Pemberton.
Oh, he's trying to save it. He saves it.
Oh, my goodness.
Patrick into the wall. Now here comes the 96. He's going to try to get a run here on the 82. Derek Pemberton looking to win his first race in the ASL Open. Underneath the yellow line, it will be a wreck. Derek Pemberton wins Daytona.
Yep. And, wow, look at all of this. Everybody reckon what a finish.
Look at Derek's face in the video. He's so happy right now. He don't even know what to do. One of the best drives. That was a heck of an open.
Uh-huh.
That was great racing, dude. I ain't been that excited in a long time. We'll talk to Derek right now.
He can't even steer that car right now. That is crazy.
Oh, gosh. One of the best races we've seen. We got Derek Pemberton now with us in the booth. Derek, the Raise Energy Machine, back in victory lane at Daytona. Heck of a race between you and Jesse and Jeff, and actually all 5 of you guys coming to the finish. Talk us through that one.
I thought Patrick was about to spin me on the backstretch. I was hanging on for dear life. I was swinging left and right, trying to get a hold of that car. But man, it was a heck of a race right there. Coming through 3, I was still sideways, and I let out of it. And I seen Jesse was right there, and I knew he was gonna get the run on me. And I don't think I would have been fine if I would have went up high. So I put the block on. I pretty much made it. He had to go through me to beat me, and it just didn't.
Your tires blown by the way.
Oh, everything's absolutely destroyed on this car. I'm going to try to do a burnout, but I do not foresee it ending too well. But, yeah, this Raise Energy for Thunderbird finally gets to victory lane at one of these things. We've put ourselves once again in a great spot right here at the end, and I think for the first time, in our 3rd time trying at a big track like this, we finally put this thing in victory lane, so I'm pretty happy.
That's got to put some confidence in your mind heading into the main here in just a few moments. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. Sure you learned something.
Yeah, still, this sucks. Absolutely. You can't, it's really hard to pass. But, no, I mean, you just got to know that, I mean, you got to let off a lot more than what you do at the normal Daytona and Talladega, because you got to really get through the corner before you can really accelerate, because those bumps just push you all the way up the track, so it's just going to be a matter of just keeping the car out the wall and not do what I did on lap 3.
For sure on that one, man. No. Shout outs and all that, dude, you want to give out?
Yeah, of course. Got to thank all of y'all over here at TRN and everyone over at ASL. I don't know who the sponsors are, so I'm not even going to try to start. But, yeah, so we'll go try to get it done in the main.
Hey, good job, dude. I'm proud of you. I'm
you.
glad you finally got that win. I know you've been looking forward
Tell
to
me
it.
about it.
Good job, buddy. Can you celebrate for a couple minutes?
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, as you see Derek celebrating here with his live camera, by the way, he's very happy, as you can still tell. He's just so livid right now because Titans finally did something right, and now he's over there celebrating. Yeah, there he goes, shaking his head. Anyway, so your finishing order will be Derek Pemberton, Jesse Bennell, Jeff Unich, Mark Jenkins, Charlie Woods, Patrick DeSonier, Dwayne Hunt, and Levi Poland. Todd, how about that race?
That was insane, and I knew it coming down to the line, you know, that last restart. I knew things were going to get crazy, and I kind of got lost in the moment. Thankfully, you picked it up there at the end, but just overall, pure craziness, I guess you could say. I mean, we seen 4 wide that literally took my breath away, and then that last restart going down the backstretch, you know, coming to the checker flag was even crazier than that. So, for
sure on that one. So you guys are probably going to see some desktop stuff pop up here in just a moment. Just kind of ignore it while we get ready to load into the other session here in just a couple minutes. So you guys are going to see that for just a minute here while we do that. But all in all, Todd, that was a fun race. There.
I mean, if that was an indication of what we're going to see for
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the same distance as this race too. So
yeah, I don't look forward to a lot of races anymore because we've done so many. That was probably one of the most funnest ones we've seen in a long time. I think both of us would agree with that one.
Oh, 100%.
That was wild. That was. So, do I want to give the announcement now, Todd?
Well, is the other session up?
It is not. Wait, it might be. It is.
Okay. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and roll with that while I try to get into the other session as well.
Okay. So, before I put up the intermission screen, because I do have to put that up here in just a moment, for you guys that know, I have been broadcasting now for 5 years. Actually, 5 years and like 8 months. 9 months, give or take on that a little bit. Anyway, there comes a time where you got to retire from it and stop broadcasting at least for a little while. For personal reasons, just need to take time off, being burnt out and stuff. So I just want to go ahead and announce it now that after the seasons have concluded for the ASL, URL, and Red Sox, we will both be stepping away from broadcasting. We're going to mainly be focused on our race and stuff. A little bit more for our team purposes. It's kind of taken away from our team, which was the main reason why I got into broadcast. Joe, Todd, Derek, and a bunch of other guys have done a great job. I mean, supporting myself in it. Todd, last time I met Todd was through broadcasting and stuff like that. He's now part of the team now, even a big part of TRN. One of the main announcers, I guess we can say now. He does it more even than I do. So anyway, so this season right here will end May. May the 15th. I want to think is it. I may have to talk to Patrick a little bit about that because I would still personally like to maybe broadcast their super late model stuff while it's going.
Right.
But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say May 15th will be our last broadcast here on the channel for at least this year, for personal reasons, like I said. But anyway, It's been fun. So I just want to announce that now before we get into the starting.
I mean, there's a chance, just because I'm just basically having my foot in the door right now. Yeah. I mean, I've only been doing this for maybe 6 months at that.
Yeah, I would say so.
With you and, there may be some chances to where I may decide to take a small league or whatever that, that would maybe set myself up to where I could actually do everything, because right now that is the only reason why I'm not able to, basically carry the torch from you is because, I can't literally do everything that you do, which, makes you as an incredible, broadcaster and everything else like that. But, I basically do whatever I can, and I mean, it wouldn't be possible without you helping me and everything else like that. So,
yeah, we're still gonna do stuff. I mean, 5 years is a long time to broadcast this stuff. It's fun. Like I said, we love doing it. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Red Sox racing series and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I love the Red Sox. I love ASL. Patrick and Jeff both have been probably the nicest league we broadcasted for them. The Red Sox, probably the most friendly people that work with us. And I guess for all the leagues we have broadcasted in the past, some have been good, some not so great. But we still appreciate them, and we gotta appreciate it. But I mean, we're not done. I'm just, we'll be still be doing broadcasts here and there, and what you said, and maybe trying to get into it, which would be awesome. But yeah, I just want to put that out there now. Because I've done it for far too long.
Right. I completely understand where you're at, because, there was actually a point where we actually thought about, just not re-upping with everybody
Yeah.
at one point because we were so burnt out doing between 5 out of the, I think it was either 5 or 6 nights out of the 7 days a week.
Yeah, there was one point where I literally broadcasted 6 nights a week. That was before you really came on full time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was too much. And I mean, I even got to give a shout out to, honestly, even Sam over at, what's the name of the broadcast company, Todd?
ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN. I got to give a shout out to him. Even though we didn't end on greatest terms, still got to give a shout out. Like, he didn't have to let me join his back up. And even though everybody knew the plan was for me to come back to my own eventually, he didn't have to.
Right.
So, like, I've done over 1,000 broadcasts now. We never did do our 1,000th broadcast. We're still planning on something.
Yeah, we have to do something.
Yeah, because we've done a lot of them. Now I think we're like at 1,000, like 15 or 20 now, something like that. So, anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. You guys have about a 5-minute intermission, so you guys just kind of enjoy that and hang tight, and we'll be back here in about 5 to 6 minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. Race number 2, the main, set to get underway. You're going to have a lot more names in this one. 16 drivers from what we're seeing. Guys like Tyler Seville, Hunter Waters. You'll see Jesse Manell. He is in here as well. Bentley Glasser, Mark Jenkins is actually in here. We don't know if he's going to stay. We're not. We hope so. Mental was talking about this. We kind of hope so.
Yeah.
Charlie Wood's also in here. Patrick DeSaunier is in here. So we're hoping that they let everybody, because Dwayne, I think they're letting everybody come over and run that was in the open. I'm thinking, or most of them. Anyway, so they're in here after Derek's big win. That was a fun one to watch. Once again, congratulations to him. Very awesome for that to finally get done here. Todd, it is time now for the main series, guys, the race, including the ones that was in open. What did we learn from that first one?
Basically, a lot of craziness. You could get some good runs, kind of like running towards the middle to upper lane, on exit, and then kind of coming back down across the track. I mean, we've seen some crazy runs even come from the bottom as well with Mark Jenkins. Mm-hmm. As I'm sitting here seeing 2 cars just about flip down the backstretch, tires flying everywhere. But no, I mean, just a lot of crazy racing is what we learned.
Got some this day in history for you. We'll go ahead and get it out of the way now, so that way it's raced only 20 laps, so it's not very long. But this day in history in 1922, Todd, the 8th Rose Bowl was played. California tied Washington and Jefferson 0-0. What about that?
Wow.
A tie. That's something.
A tie, and even at 0-0.
That's 0-0. Pretty crazy to think of that.
It must be a pretty defensive game.
For sure.
For
sure on that one.
Be interesting to pull up the stats from that game.
Yeah, that would. Right. Also, World War II, 28 nations at war with the Axis power pledge to make no separate peace deal. Pretty cool there. Not much other than that. Pretty cool about the tie, though. Yeah. Anyway, we are about, by the way, I don't know what I'm reading now. I'm just reading random stuff. Anyway, Tom, let's get ready to go racing here in just a moment. Anything else interesting?
Yeah, I'm trying to look as well, just to kind of help pass the time.
Yeah, because we pretty much covered everything in our first pre-race. So,
I will say we do have qualifying in this session. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And I don't know if it's like an open qualifying or if it's actual single car qualifying, but it'll be interesting to see.
1970, the population of the United States was 293 million. There's a lot more than that now. Also, the AFC Championship was played. Miami Dolphins beat the Baltimore Colts 21-0 in 1972. Also, Dallas Cowboys went on to beat San Francisco 14-3.
Ooh, I think Joe would be happier than that, or with that win than the game today.
You're probably right. Probably right, Todd.
But
anyway, let's get ready to do it here as Tom's taking down qualifying set to get underway. Welcome to TRN News Channel.
Everybody stay tuned up to tonight's race. We will have TRN tonight.
The local weather.
Yep. So yeah, here we go. Qualifying set to begin. Let's see. I believe Kyle Vermeer going to be the first one out. I could be wrong. Kyle Vermeer is out there. This looks like it's actually an open qualifying.
Oh, you're going to say it's open? Is it 2 laps or 4 laps? Or, I mean, is it unlimited?
It is a 5-minute qualifying session.
So everybody's allowed. So that's interesting. Well, we noticed that actually you're better off without draft.
Yeah, I mean, Derek was able to prove it there towards the middle of the open.
Yeah, like if you could get a space back about a second behind a car, I feel like that's your best bet. You don't want to be up on somebody. Who's that behind Derek right now? Is that Mark? Nope. That ain't Josh.
Let's see. I believe that is...
maybe Steve or Bentley? Might be Bentley. Yeah, it's Bentley Glasser.
Okay.
By the way, still one of the best drivers that we broadcasted last year.
Yeah, he went on a roll.
Yeah. And every series we did.
Yeah.
Do not be surprised if we see that kind of kick off. He was last year's favorite to win the championship, and unfortunately got taken out literally in the first 10 laps.
So out of turn 4 here comes Kyle Vermeer, going to put in the first time of this qualifying session. He'll go to the top, coincidentally, because he's the only one that put a time in.
You are correct.
Might want to just point that out.
Yeah. Watch that 24. I bet he's got to put down a good lap. Yeah, look at that.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, that's about what I figured.
Or Derek goes to second.
That's about what I figured. If you could lay off somebody, as Derek just decides to. His tire just fell off, Todd. His tire's rolling off the track. His tire's bouncing off the wall. It's coming back down the track. People dodging it. His tire's about to hit him in the back. You know, this guy, his tire's literally about to hit him. Anyway, you know, he always stops right there. That's interesting. Bunch of cars going out right here. Mark Jenkins out on track. He's without help right now. Anybody?
Kyle Vermeer puts in his second timed lap.
So that's what I'm saying. You're going to have to.
Yeah, and he does not improve as well.
You're going to have to put down some flyers. That's all I'm saying.
And it does look like it's a continuous, like you can run multiple laps because Kyle Vermeer is still at speed out here on the track. So,
by the way, Todd, I don't know if Dwayne and Jeff, Patrick, and Charlie is actually racing, or at least they might not be, since they might have to start the back. Is actually what I'm thinking. Kean Riley, I haven't seen that name in a long time. He did win last year in his debut race, I believe, or close to it.
Yeah, we want to mention Adam Matz is currently second on the board. Josh Connors now to third. Steve Unich to fourth, putting Derek back to fifth. And now, if you're gonna keep running laps, I don't think this is a good move for the 90, because I mean he's not improving his position.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get any extra sets during this. If they do, I think it's just one.
I'm not
so
sure.
I guess it really doesn't matter,
I'm not
but
sure either. So qualifying is about to come to an end here in just a moment. As you see, Kyle Vermeer and the 33 Mark Jenkins. 11 drivers have put down a lap so far, with Bentley Glasser being top of the board.
And I'm not surprised by that either, as Mark Jenkins now goes to 8th. Kyle Vermeer falls down to 9th.
Oh, 33 goes around and he wrecks. I believe Kyle probably going to. We'll see.
We want to mention Johnny Avila all the way back there in 10th. I don't think that's exactly where he wants to be, but I mean, let's say if you're in this race, where would you want to start?
If I didn't run the Open, I think everybody kind of has an idea, or if they didn't watch the Open, I think everybody has an idea. I still probably like starting in the back, because I think that we're going to see 3 wide easily.
For me, I would say I'd like to be out front. That way, at the start, then I can actually get out of the way. Like, if I could lead and then get out of the way, I would be perfectly fine with that, as I think Derek just literally sends it into the inside wall.
I don't
but
think
that's
anybody's going to touch Bentley's lap here to finish up qualifying.
I don't think so either.
There's pretty close from Johnny. He's going to move up too.
Jesse Bonnell goes to third.
Hunter Waters goes to second, or was he already second?
He was already second.
Okay.
Johnny goes to 5th. Adam Matt 6th. Josh Connor 7th.
Steve Unich, Derek Pemberton, Mark Jenkins, Kyle Vermeer, your top 11. Once again, we're not sure if Dwayne and them are actually going to start this race, so either way, we're about to find out here in about 5 seconds. As checker flag waves here on the Clash qualifying main feature race, 20 laps here. Set to get us underway.
If you didn't change your underwear from earlier, you may want to go hurry up and change it now because it's going to get a little bit crazier.
Yeah, we already know that because I don't know, Todd. I don't know if we're going to be. Yeah, it could. It very well could. Here's the looks to your starting lineup. Bentley Glasser, like we said, with Hunter Waters, row 1, row 2, Jason Bedell, Tyler Seville, Johnny Avila, Adam Metz, Mr. Josh Connor, Steve Unich. There's Mr. Derek Pemberton and Mark Jenkins. Where's Todd Cray, by the way, Todd?
I do not know.
I thought he was racing or
not.
Let me see. Is he even in here?
I think he is. I did get word that all the open guys that advanced did get EOLs, so they will be starting in the rear of this one.
Cray must not be actually in here tonight. All right. Anyway, that's unfortunate. So, good looking field of cars here. So like I said, 16, like Todd said. Even some of the guys from the open will be rolling off here. I love these cars.
Yeah. I like seeing them race. I don't like racing them.
They're hard as crap to drive.
So. But, like we had mentioned, it is Bentley Glasser grabbing the pole here for the Clash. Hunter Waters will start 2nd. Justin Bennell will be 3rd. Tyler Seville 4th. Johnny Avila 5th. Adam Matt 6th. Josh Connor 7th. Steve Unich 8th. Derek Pemberton 9th. Mark Jenkins will be 10th. Kyle Vermeer 11th. Jeff Unich 12th. Kean, I'm not going to butcher. Okay. He'll be 13th.
That is how you say it, by the way.
Okay. Dwayne Hunt 14th. Charlie Woods 15th. Patrick DeSaunier 16th. But remember, the top 3 that advanced from the open will be starting in the rear, so...
Is that true? Yeah, there they go, dropping back. I think. Yeah. I think there's probably a lot of black flags being cleared.
Probably. But here we go.
Anyway. The most winningest driver last season is going to have the pole here in this one. As we get set to go green here for the American Sim Racing League Clash.
Pace car looks for the pit road entry here at Daytona.
Green, green, green.
And the green flag is out. The Clash here for the ASL series is underway.
Yeah, be ready for some lot of crazy moves because it's coming already. We got one car really slow dropping back. Adam Matt's really having trouble. He's just now. That was actually planned, I believe.
Well, it may have been planned. May have been planned, but we're still too wide up front as the 24 getting a lot of wiggling through turns 1 and 2. Here comes the outside now with Hunter Waters.
You guys are going to see a pretty cool view here as we ride on board with Josh Connors inside the 87 Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
Tyler Seville still running that high lane as Hunter Water goes down to block the 24. Now he slides back up in front of Tyler Seville. Put Hunter Waters to the lead here on lap 1.
By the way, just so you guys know, that beating that you hear on the bottom of the car through these corners, that's some bumps that Todd was talking about in the prior race and low tire pressure. You can hear it right there. You also see some of the sparks and stuff flying over these cars. That is just low tire pressure in these cars, and one of the reasons why they're so fast early on.
Still side by side here, about second. Hunter Waters still leading the field.
Not a lot of room anywhere, Todd. We're looking at 3 wide here. That gets shut down pretty quick. Oh, it's a 77 of Evan Keelan Raleigh in that 77 it was.
Yep. Yeah, this is getting crazy here about the mid pack here.
Derek Pemberton and a couple other guys have dropped back. They didn't like what they see, and that's one reason why we see the 63 getting a little sideways.
Yeah, look at this, three wide goal for the lead right here between Bentley Glasser, the 77, and here we go, wrecking Hunter Waters.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
That all started with Hunter Waters getting a little loose in the corner and was unable to save, and then whoever helped him, I believe it was Tyler Seville that was behind him, just got into him. And once these cars, I mean, they're like Derek said, you know, he was coming to the line. He was already way sideways in 3 and 4. You know,
job by Mark Jenkins, by the way, barely missing this one.
But I mean, you know, once the cars get that way and then you get a little bump, there's no way of saving that. So
I don't know how Jenkins missed that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Straight by. So it brings out caution number 1 here in this one.
I will say, for them first 4 laps, everything looked a little bit more calmer up front. I would, you know, even though everybody was still running side by side, it wasn't like the open where you're thinking, okay, you got to side draft as much as you can and get to the front and kind of hold that spot, because if you don't make it out of the top 3, you're going home. Here, you got a 20 lap sprint, but you're not going home afterwards. So you're able to kind of take your time, you know, sit for a little bit and then try to make a run at for the win, as we see a couple cars come down.
Yes, yeah, probably damage repair, I would guess, because the 96 does not have a tire. So that is one reason why Jesse Bedell's on pit road. There's the damage. You can see the car scraping with, well, he don't have nothing on that side. So there you go. You'll see him get that changed real fast. And that damage is going to be super quick repaired. There you go. Brand new car, brand new tire, and everything else here as we get set to go back green. Once again, the pace lights are off already because these are very quick pit stops. They only, I think, caution might only be 2 laps.
Yeah, which is nice.
I like it. Yeah.
You know, I think they call these quickie yellows. So.
I'm a big fan of it.
Hunter Waters just leaving his pit stall. So we'll see him catch back up to the field. And I do believe this is going to be a single file restart. One of the cool things that they had back in the day is they didn't have double file restarts.
I agree.
So who do you think's gonna pull this off, Chapman? I know we're already 5 laps into this one in the open. Who do you think?
I think we're gonna see somebody we don't expect to win this.
I think you're right.
Like Charlie Woods.
I could see Patrick winning it.
Yeah, or Patrick.
You know, Patrick all the way back there in 9th.
I think.
Green, green, green.
That's green flag is back out once again. Kind of caught me off guard
Yep.
there for a minute.
Green flag is back out, and look at this. Already got a pass for the lead.
Mark Jenkins could be another tie because he was really fast in that
Yeah, he could be another one that wins this race as well, as he goes to the inside of Johnny Avila.
Trying to take dirt away. We will be interviewing the top 3 of this race, by the way.
Right.
Just to let everybody know.
Here comes the outside lane. Johnny Avila pushing Bentley Glasser back to the lead. We'll see if Bentley goes back down to the inside right away, or if he brings the 63 with him. He'll stay to the outside, as I believe it's 13. Yeah, Kean Riley. You know, he's going to clear the 24, but here comes...
Good push by the 33, by the way, to clear. You get that 77 to clear that 24. That was really nice driving by Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins able to stay with him, but here comes the outside again. Not very many out there on the outside. Everybody's kind of single file to the bottom. As you see Bentley trying to squeeze his way in there, Mark Jenkins closed that hole up. Is now the inside kind of playing bumper cars now to the inside. And you see... Oh, leader's wrecking.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Yep. And look, oh!
82 involved, 19, somebody else lost a tire.
Yeah, it was Mark Jenkins. He came up to clear Bentley Glasser coming to the yellow flag, and he got into the wall and...
Oh, so there was multiple, because there was also a wreck with the 82, by the way, Todd. You did not see that, did you?
No, I did not see
two
that.
Different wrecks. So there was a big one involved with the 82, the 19 to 7. More Derek just got up into the wall. The 9 was involved. You said it was one of Mark Jenkins as well. Here's the other wreck that happened right there with the leaders. Hard contact right there. Actually, that contact didn't even bring out the caution. It was
no.
Which Mark Jenkins, good thing caution did come out because Jenkins would have been rolling around on 1 tire or 3 tires. That was very interesting. All right. So 2 different wrecks happening here in the same corner in this one. And Todd, how many fast repairs did these guys get? Is it 1 as well?
I think it's 1.
Okay, so there's going to be some issues here. We may have guys that have used them. I mean, there's a very good chance of that.
Like people like Hunter Waters, I believe, who has also already used his.
There may be a couple others.
I believe Derek was saying something to Dwayne Hunt during that. He may have been involved in that.
Yeah, it was definitely.
He might be out.
But...
But there you go. There's our second caution of the race.
By the way, this race was, the way these guys got in this was because of polls. If you had a poll last year, or any poll in the seasons that we've had, you are eligible to run in the class. So, just to give you guys an idea, Johnny Avila had 14 polls so far in his career out of 58 races. Glasser has had 7, Trent Ringler's had 7, Todd Craze had 6. Steve Unich, who is not, or he is racing, has 5, Adam Matz has 4, Tyler Seville has 4, Josh Connors has 2, Trevarthen 2, not here, Bradley Vermeer has 1, Ken Riley has 1, and Hunter Waters has 1. There's a couple other names, they're just not in here.
Right. Pace lights are off again. So the next time by, we will be going back green. It is Bentley Glasser, Josh Connors, Johnny Avila, Kyle Vermeer, and Jeff Unich, your top 5. Patrick Desaunier, Charlie Woods, Steve Unich, Adam Matz, and Tyler Seville, your top 10.
There you go.
Out of turn 4, pace car will be looking for pit road. As Bentley Glasser will lead the field back to the green flag.
Green, green, green.
And there it is. Green flag is back out in the air.
The green flag is back out here as we are racing here once again.
Still got a battle here for 5th already. I believe that's Jeff Unich. Josh Connors goes to the lead. Get around Bentley Glasser. He had some help. I believe that was with Johnny Avila. Now, if they want, they can actually go down. As there you see Johnny go to block the 24. Going to leave the 4 out there by himself.
And take the lead.
Yep. He's going to slide right back up, or well, the 4 actually is going to come back down behind him. And now look at this. He's going to get a run with the 24, behind him. I don't even know who led that lap.
Good racing all over the place right now. Kyle Vermeer is working his way back up.
Kyle Vermeer going to 3rd.
What is that, Patrick right there? Yep.
Bentley Glasser goes to 5th.
A lot of racing still be determined here. As we
Yeah,
are at the
3
halfway.
wide down the back stretch.
How about Steve Unit?
Oh, we might be wrecking. Oh, they
Ford.
saved it.
Still 3 wide
Still,
here.
yep, 3 wide through turns 3 and 4.
For how long?
And wow. This is some really good racing. Meanwhile, up towards the front again. Ooh, that was a little close there. We got a battle for second, it looks like, and a battle for the lead. You got Kyle Vermeer trying to look to the outside of, I believe, Johnny Avila. He will right there. He's going to have a run. And here comes, I believe that Steve Unit's going to push him around Johnny, and they will both clear him. Now it looks like Johnny going to have enough of a run with that 90
man,
below,
caution
as
is
we
out,
got another
caution
wreck
is
here
out.
in 3 and 4.
Charlie was involved in this one. He's sideways on the track. And somebody else lost a tire here. Here it was. Looked like Dwayne Hunt could be involved in this one as well. 27, I believe. Or, I'm sorry, Ken Riley gets into the side of 40. And Dwayne Hunt nowhere to go, unfortunately for him. And Ken Riley is done in this one.
Yep.
Dwayne Hunt may be done as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, our past season champion that we just had here, not going to be able to win the Clash here at Daytona.
Think, yeah, he may have his trash repair. I'm not sure. He does not have a tire at the moment, as you guys can see. The Arizona Limit number 19, last season's champion. Still incredible how he went out. I think Derek Pemberton might not have a tire as well either.
Yeah.
Check him. No, he does. I lied. I see somebody else who didn't have a tire. Hey, I just noticed the Sevens car, Hunter's car.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought it was Doritos car or Domino's Pizza, and it's Hunter's Fried Pickles, number 7.
Uh-huh.
Dorito collars with the, or not Dorito. Why
That-
am I saying Doritos?
That is
Domino's.
cool.
That's pretty awesome.
That is, yeah, that's cool how they did that.
Great job.
See, that's what some of these teams in real life NASCAR need to do for the throwback week
Make the
at
sponsor
Darlington.
look like the whole throwback logo.
Yeah.
You know? So, a bunch of cars coming on pit road. Tyler Good, Dwayne Hunt, Adam Matz, Charlie Woods. As pace lights are off, we're going to have 6 laps to go whenever we take the green flag. So, we are getting down to the end of this one.
Yeah, it's going pretty quickly. I mean, yeah, we've already got, this is what, our 3rd yellow in this one.
I think so.
So, but things are just going to get crazier, like we had seen in the open. So it'll be Kyle Vermeer, Steve Unich, Johnny Avila, Jeff Unich, and Josh Connors your top 5. Bentley Glasser, Patrick DeSaudier, Jesse Bunnell, Mark Jenkins, and Derek Pemberton your top 10. Hunter Waters 11th, Charlie Woods 12th, Adam Matz 13th, Tyler Seville 14th, Dwayne Hunt 15th, and Kean Riley in 16th. The pace car should be coming down pit road as soon as we come out of 3 and 4. Pace lights are off, by the way. And there you go. Pace car is off, and the green flag is back out here at Oh my God, Daytona. I almost pulled a Darrell Waltrip, I believe. Kyle Vermeer still out front, but he got a battle for the lead. Steve Unich to the outside. He's got help from Johnny Avila. He'll take the lead for now. Johnny gonna fall behind him as we got some really good battling back here in the back of the pack. Kyle Vermeer falling through the field.
We had some, I thought we were going to have some squad there. I was sitting there watching this 24 car Bentley glass track kind of gets changed real quick. Don't worry, we were coming to 5 laps to go.
Yep, good battle here. Oh, look at this. Here comes Patrick with a heck of a run under, I believe that's Kyle Vermeer for the 4th position. Yes, put Patrick there. Still, Johnny Avila out front right now. And he's actually pulling away from the pack. Well, he won't be for long after that. He got really loose running bottom. As here we go. The 4 of Josh Connor is going to try to go for the lead here, 3 and 4.
Oh, look now, Derek Pemberton, he may be looking for a big save. He's having some issues. He does save that car. Look very familiar to the end of the first race. This race is not over by any means. 4 laps to go at the line. The 4 of Josh Connors leads that lap.
Yeah, a lot of good racing here tonight, but it's just going to get a little bit crazier. So much. I mean, Derek was talking about it during our intermission, how sore he was, and that was only 20 laps.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. These things beat you to death even with on a sim.
Hunter Waters goes to 10th. As we got a battle for the lead still heating up. Looks like for the moment right now. Oh, Patrick leaning on. They saved it though for the moment right now.
There's Johnny 90 taking out the 33. The 90 now in the wall. Not sure what happened there.
So far, still green.
Top of beer blew a tire, by the way.
Oh, okay. As we got another one into the wall here in 1-2. Gonna go to the bottom. Oh, boy. He saves it.
Steve Unit saves that one. Everybody dodging heel. Derek underneath the yellow line.
This is where it's starting to get crazy. Still got a good, a good battle between Josh Connors and Johnny Avila. Insert Jesse Bonnell now to the 3rd position as he's battling there with
what a move by Patrick.
Here. Yep, he does the crossover move. Gets the run from the 4.
Oh, it's a big run from that.
Oh boy. Yep. And we've seen Patrick. He is not.
Yeah,
he's not scared to go 3 wide in these cars.
He will put 4 wide. He does not care.
I think it's because I called him a grandpa in practice for the Open because he was so slow. So he's trying to show me up. Oh, yep. Bonnell gonna bounce off the wall. Gonna save it for now.
Once the white flag comes out, race is official. If the white flag comes out.
A little bit of side draft coming from the 63.
Here we go, Todd.
Yep. And I believe the 4. I believe the 4 led that lap, but it's 1 to go here at Daytona. Good thing I didn't mess up the name of this racetrack earlier. Yeah, somebody into the wall back there.
Pemberton made a heck of a dodge, by the way. That was Jesse Bonnell that got into the wall.
Still side by side for this lead, but here comes Patrick DeSaunier pushing like crazy on the back of that 4. Oh,
here we go, Todd.
Yep, here we go. Oh, here comes Johnny Avila. He's going to get loose into Patrick. There goes Patrick. Patrick going to take out everybody.
Here comes the 82.
Yep, Derek. Oh, Derek's going to get into the 63.
Josh Connor's going to win the clash. Derek Pemberton P2, Jeff Units P3.
Wow. We knew it was going to get crazy, but we didn't expect that to happen.
Wow.
But like we predicted, we didn't see the 4 winning this race.
No.
And here he is winning the race. We didn't even think Derek was going to get second after
Derek goes
the
from,
earlier incident.
Derek goes from 8th to 2nd in a half a lap.
Uh-huh.
And Jeff Units, how about Jeff? Good finish there for Jeff as well.
Yeah.
But your race winner is going to be Josh Connors in the 4.
Heck of a race.
That was fun.
Yeah, even though we had more yellows and that, still was a fun race.
It was. All right, let's talk to our race winner now, Josh Connors, will pick up the victory here tonight. Let's bring him in. Josh, it's Adam and Todd up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Man, a fun race. You started back in 7th place. That had to be fun. Talk about what happened inside the car. That was a wild one.
Dude, my arms are so tired right now.
We've heard other people say that too.
Yeah, that was a fun battle there with Johnny. We were kind of going back and forth. He had a teammate behind him, and I had Patrick behind me, and then we got flip-flopped, and we were pushing each other's teammates somehow. And that last little push by Patrick on the backstretch is what kind of got it for me, though.
Yeah, man, talk about driving these cars. You said it was a handful with your arms and stuff like that. Talk about driving them over 205 mile an hour easily.
It's something completely different than what you're used to. I mean, you're used to just flat out, just single file, follow the leader, but you have to, I'm lifting, 20 yards before I get to the turn just so I can keep the rear tires under me.
Man, season starts, Super Late Model starts next week, but going into the Elite Series, back to the trucks, what's your thoughts on that one?
I've had some wins in the trucks, but honestly, I really just don't know what to expect because I haven't really raced them that much, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this is maybe a precursor to something good. So,
well, any shout outs you want to give out here tonight?
oh yeah, we got the brew crew on the hood, Scott and Justin, and me, and we got Elwood Fire Equipment on the car, obviously. My wife's work. I don't have her on the car right now, but Solutions Spa and Alternatives, where my mom works, and so forth and so on. My teammates, Patrick, you got Todd Gray and all them. Todd didn't make it. Apparently, he doesn't own the car or something. I think it was just an excuse, but
hey, good job tonight, dude.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Next up, we will talk to Derek Pemberton, who finishes in P2. We just talked to him a few moments ago. Derek, welcome back to the booth, man.
Oh, hey.
Hey, how's your arm feeling now?
I'm probably going to go get some ice. That's 100% about to happen. They are on fire. Boy, I absolutely lost talent in this race, I'll tell you that. I lost all my talent. Because I caused a big wreck right there about middle of the race. Feel sorry for Dwayne because it ended up in the long run, it ended up taking Dwayne out the race. So that's a little disheartening, but I'm happy with the second place. I absolutely tore Johnny coming out of 4. Wasn't intentional, but I wasn't lifting, and who if you know me, you know I ain't lifting anyway. So if that would have been off of 2 instead of off of 4, I think I would have probably had the race won. So it is what it is. I'm just happy to walk away with second.
You won the Open, and I know this one right here is a little bit different, so many more cars. Did you learn anything that was able to put that into effect that last lap, or was that just the cars wrecking in front of you?
That's called mash the gas and don't lift and just turn left slightly harder. But, I mean, yeah, there was a little bit because I kind of realized how the cars kind of bounced off the wall a little bit and, kind of, I'll be honest, I'm surprised they stayed up there because I was expecting them to come back down. So if I wouldn't have done that, I might have actually had a chance to, go catch Connors because I wouldn't have scrubbed off near as much speed. But it is what it is. Hindsight's 20/20. So, we'll now go get ready for, I think it's a super late model race that's next with these guys. So get ready for that. And then we'll be ready for the trucks at Kansas, which I feel like I'm pretty good at. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Hey, good job tonight, dude. I'm proud of your first and second place here tonight. That's awesome. Good job.
Yep, I'm off to get some ice.
Hey, have fun. We'll talk to you here in a few minutes.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, next up, we're going to talk to none other than Jeff Unich finishing in P number 3, Todd in this one. And Jeff has to feel pretty happy right now. Jeff's caught up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Hey, gotcha.
Man, talk us through that one. That was a wild one.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely an intense couple of races I was in, and I don't know where Derek came from there at the end. He was like a bat out of hell coming up to the field. I just got out of the way. I figured that wasn't going to go well if I tried to block him. So, yeah, Josh had us covered there at the last lap, but I think Derek would have had a chance if it went another lap there at the end.
we get ready to go from here. This is the class. We go back to the trucks, but we got a super late model race coming up next week. Thoughts on that one headed into that?
I got to get working on a setup. I think that's the main thing. I know that a couple of these teams, AW and Old Guys and ECM, they're going to come out with some good setups. And just Steve and I, we're going to have our work cut out for us, trying to put something competitive together and hopefully put a good race on at New Smyrna.
Any sponsors or anything you want to shout out, man? Because we didn't know the sponsor list coming into this, and I want to make sure that we get them said the right way. So, by the way,
man, we got to
feeling before we go to that.
What's that?
How's your arms feeling before we get to the sponsors?
Oh, they're sore. I should have turned the force feedback down. That's for sure.
Everybody says
it was all over the place.
All right, man. Shout out the sponsors and all that good stuff, and all your shout outs.
Yeah, obviously Infinite Hero, and then we got several partners on board for this season. Lost Chevrolet sponsoring the Super Late Model Tour. MPI, Butt Kicker, Maconi Setup Shop, Splash and Go Graphics, and you guys. Thanks for being with us again this season.
Hey, good job, man. Now take this momentum and carry it into the next few weeks.
I hope so. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Todd, thoughts on the race?
It was crazy at times, but it was a battle in attrition. You know, we see some of these guys, like Derek, talking about how he needs ice after running both of those races, and it was only 40 laps long. You know, not a long couple of races here, but overall, it was just a really good race. I thought both races were intense. Like I had mentioned earlier, you know, we had a couple more yellows here in this one, but overall, it was still a good race.
Yeah, I agree. I thought both of the races was really good. It was exciting to see something different. I don't know. Either way, it was good. We'll move on from this and get ready to go to New Smyrna next week.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be fun.
Anyway, but y'all have a great night. Take care as always. We'll see y'all Thursday. God bless.